Who say does that?
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
LT, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. How Sacramento's starting five. In the backcourt, it's Fox and Hield. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. And it's Holmes in at the five down low. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides into the four. And it's Bridges in at the three spot. A tripod call. Good work there as it goes. And here we are, opening night. Brett, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, it was many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns. And they, at the time, had a player that said something during a free throw. The arena was completely quiet. Clippers against Suns. I can't repeat it in this broadcast. That commercial break, Kevin. I'll share it with you. But thank you for reminding me of it.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Both free throws good from Hield.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. He has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Bridges shot good.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And look, Mikal Bridges is a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. That's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Now here's Paul. Following the shot by De'Aaron Fox. Hit it from 12. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Barnes kicks to Fox. Pass to Hield. Launches a three, and the free ball is good. Hield's got 5.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space, or he's going to hurt you.
Now here's Ayton. 8 points his last outing. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Good work defensively by Holmes. And the pass to Hield. Now here's Barnes. Lock it 4. On D. Here's Holmes. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a great play on the backfield for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Bridges shot.
This is your phone?
Has a lot of jobs for
Huh?
his team. And if he consistently
They
knocks
on the
down 3,
floor.
can add it to the list.
Bridges against Barnes. Here's Hield. And he overshot that one, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Crowder finds Paul. Ayton is screen on Fox. Pass to Ayton. Booker inside, covered by Heel. No good from Booker. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rebounds will go to the Suns.
A chance now to see the numbers for Hill. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now here's Paul. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Cut that one.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Field outside. Bagley sends a screen for Heel. Down low. And it's Bagley that took on the assist by Heel.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
McGee sets the pick for Paul. For Halliburton, the shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 6. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Thompson sends the pick for Heel. Shoots over McGee. Tries again. And Thompson gets it to go.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the deal.
Paul against Halliburton. McGee is screen on Halliburton. Paul passes to McGee. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Very well executed to give him signs of space to get that work.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Phoenix making some changes. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Jay Crowder. Andrew Shaman comes in for Booker. And it's Wade in for Paul. Sacramento also making some changes. Alex Lenz checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harkless comes in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Buddy Hield. That's good from McGee. Here's Halliburton. Still getting wound up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Mitchell outside. .119 left to play in the first quarter. Count it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint there.
Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Payne's shot is good.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Mitchell right side. That 3 off the mark. Suns have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pitch to their offense. McGee is screen on Thompson. Payne finds McGee. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. McGee's got 5 points so far.
He takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Halliburton out the wing. Again, Sacramento.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the middle. Here's McGee. Off target with the jump up. And that concludes a back and forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
Anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. That's communicating, talking through things, and making sure even when it gets tough, that we continue to create.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson, and it's Paul in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the rejection by Holmes.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon it early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed an itch in his release. Bridges got the layup with coaches, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. DA, thank you. And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Phoenix. Fox, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
Some changes for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Buddy Hield in for Halliburton. Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer Hield. Offensive rebound. And so it's Paul with it. And it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hield dishes to Bagley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they keep hammering away out of inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Paul against Fox. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Off target from outside. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Trailblazers. Out to the lane. Back to Fox. Bagley against Ayton. Here's Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that.
This is where De'Aaron Fox could be so good, just forcing the issue on the drive when he puts those jets to work.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That one is off. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And he sinks the second. Fred, what I love about De'Aaron Fox, he just seems to improve every season, which is a testament to his strong work ethic.
No doubt, Kevin. And they always say speed kills. So what I like about De'Aaron Fox is that he's learning how to be crafty with his speed. You know, the quickest guys in the league and tough to stay with, but he's drawing fouls, he's setting up pick and rolls. And so all these layers to that kind of quickness and speed are really helping him improve as a player.
Oh, good on the free throw. And the Kings making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
But we only focus on guys that are on this team right now. All the other subs, keep that in happen.
He hits the second from the line. The Kings trailing. Healed outside. Thompson sets the pick for Hield. He takes it in. Lucky with the block. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
You can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
That's Barnes. On the wing, Hield. For the three. Taken on by JaVale McGee.
Another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Mitchell passes to Bagley. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Phoenix leading by 4. Crowder kicks to Payne. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Thompson. Bridges misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you. They're going to keep missing layups.
Hield outside. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. He's off on that one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
So miss me with character. Of course you want high character
Now
guys.
here's Payne,
What they
covered by
already done in
Hield.
the past should not define their future. And that's
McGee
something
is
y'all probably
screened.
want everyone to take from the past.
Payne with the bounce pass. Shannon hands it from downtown. Shannon's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt. Shannon knocks it in.
And here is Mitchell. Trying to get something going. Bagley with a wide open look. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. The quarter will close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've got good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after the...
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then basically executing. Most of their shots are coming. Let's move on to see what. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Some of y'all want to have like y'all city and judge me.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmates today, it's an A+ from him.
Let's not sit here and act like nothing is forgivable.
And so is Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
First team.
On the floor for Sacramento. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. Filling out the wing spots, it'll be Heald and Barnes. And it's Fox in at the one spot. Fox against Paul.
Fox causing some problems defensively here, using his instincts on that play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
To the inside. Holmes. Good. Nice assist from Fox. Holmes got his second basket of the night.
Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
I'm great thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him. We know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have an impressive regular season. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Ball against Fox. Heald outside. Home for the screen on Booker. Heald dishes to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get another shot. Holmes throws it down.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding the hole. So good at getting in there.
It's Crowder on the wing. The ball. To the left side wing. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Back to Ayton. Over Fox. And there's Ayton. That's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Fox. We're going to 2.5 minutes going by here in the third. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
No good for Booker. The Kings trail by 9. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors we want to win right now, we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they got the right attitude. Way close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Panther.
Kings. He's hopeless, comes in for Bagley.
I wish they never existed because Tua might have actually gotten a fair shot. Or will get a fair shot. They're the biggest issue in this whole equation. I personally feel like 90% of the fan base would be behind Tua if they didn't exist.
Free throw drops for Heald. Halliburton's checked in for Harrison Barnes.
Between our ranks, started dissension and making people choose sides and get Dolphin fans to pledge their allegiance. The Dolphin fans don't realize what they really doing is signing up for a coach. It's just the truth, man. And I know all y'all keep sending me this Chris Carter.
And he makes both free throws. Suns lead by 7. Passes it to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. Nice ball movement by Felix. Ayton inside. Right on him. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lang sets a screen for Fox. Over Paul. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
The Kings trail by 9. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lang with a screen on Booker. Here's Hield. And the rejection by Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Sun changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Andrew Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Then for the Kings, Thompson comes in for Hield. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox.
Some of y'all need to learn about a QB factory. Some of y'all don't even know what a QB factory is.
Thompson passes to Halliburton.
It's the game.
5 to shoot it.
You know that.
Mitchell with it. Working on Payne. No good that time.
Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
That's how many games your quarterback can
Now the pass to Shamet.
if you had him versus you not have him.
To the paint, here's McGee. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 9. And Brevin McCall Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Halliburton against McGee. And it's Halliburton missing.
A good board there. And overall, they're getting slightly out of rebound.
Bridges passes to Jackson. McGee is spin on Mitchell. Inside, and is slapped up by McGee.
He passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The Kings trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Lang.
It's hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
And there's no wrong answer. This is sensational alley. Shamet with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends it to the line.
And Shamet was able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. And to see that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
Putting up 30-something points every week in the defense, giving up 30 to 40 every week. Yeah, you can't lie over here. I debunk all your lies.
The first one fell. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings.
I debunked them all over here. Because what some of y'all don't want to admit is, if Deshaun Watson started the season for the Miami Dolphins this year, we'd be at a minimum 4-2. Some people be 5-1. But I just be fair, 4-2 at a minimum. We be all out here excited, talking about, yeah, we tied with the Bills and we see it in 2 weeks, baby.
Good on both.
Now,
We got 33 seconds left to play in the third.
Deshaun Watson is not losing to no freaking Raiders.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's covered by Shamet.
Oh my gosh.
Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just gotta get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific
And efficient. But the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now. That was the mantra for them at halftime. They've carried it out.
And so it's Phoenix with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting out a click in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here.
Watch it go get 4th and 1. He ain't worried about handing it off. He don't care what the coach called. He got this.
Let's listen now to head coach Luke Bolton review the game plan with his team. Sounds like he's happy with their shot selection, just need more of them to fall.
Yeah, the shots have been there, and I love how Coach Bolton stayed positive with his guys.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton into the fight. This is out there for Phoenix. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he kicks to Fox. Pass to Hill.
Our defense hasn't been no worse than the defense.
On the wing, Barnes. Lock at 6. And Fox has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
He keeps working hard on this 3-point shot, trying to make it a lot more consistent part of his attack. Is De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox. It's Crowder on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Possession back from them today. Into the basket, coming off a great pass.
Ayton against home. Here's Fox. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good.
They have been more dominant in this game. It's definitely been a factor in cracking this new
Ball finds Crowder. They grab their own miss. Takes it out to Booker. Puts up a 3. Paul's shot is off.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Barnes dishes to Fox. Has to Hill. Here's Holmes. Second-chance shot. And terrific work on the offensive plays, and he picks up 2.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
That shot wide open. And the Suns lead by 19.
They're just finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Holmes sitting the big for Fox. But Trey, rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Booker in the post. Covered by Hill. But not shot by Booker.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time, doing it at the mid-range.
Quickly with a screen on Paul. Fox kicks to Hill. Good, and a nice assist for Fox.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Passes it to Bridges.
So this deep inside the stuff.
He throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
The pass to Holmes. The dynamic play between players and officials is always interesting. But some players say they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we can see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you look to see a little bit of on the floor. They get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth out the relationship.
All right,
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been an open look or with the guy break all over him, he just hasn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, he had no choice but to make him their number one option on every play.
The lift he got from his home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
Jimmy Bruce up in the Dolphins. How about Minkus? How about Tannehill? And then I got a few of the greats. But I stopped right there, man. Minka was the last straw for me. So, he come to Miami. I'll probably have a Watson jersey. My wife probably going to have one in the middle of the next day. But I ain't buying it until I see him out here beating up on these good teams.
And it's the Kings with the ball.
We know he got the future.
Field outside. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. I mean, a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And Ayton makes double team. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good on the triple. Crowder's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout off tonight. This is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishments.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Hey, looking around. And so it's Phoenix Energy grabbing this one, and the outcome of this one.
Just so happened right after that.
It just felt like once they had the lead, they were not going to relate.
Just got sent it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So, what do you take from this?
One thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. So regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better. Because we impose our will on the defense and then the guys.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview.